Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. Got a battle on the Berlin map, and we're following Pyro from 1AR clan, who's one of our main callers, and he's platooned with Matty Man from 1AR, and also Runaway Sir Robin from BBK clan. It's an honour to have some of the koala teams in the game. So welcome there, Sir Robin. Alright, okay, heavy tank time. Object 260 is the final reward tank in the first personal campaign, as you're probably aware, and it's modelled, or it's based on the prototypes for the i7, but it's got a different armour layout, so quite bounceable. So we're going to see how well it plays. But it's sort of a quick look. If you're not familiar with the gun, it's let's try and get it in there. Yeah, 122mm, so not the same gun as the i7, which is 130. We'll just leave that for the moment, but yeah, his first splash of arty. And now he's got a Badger there trying to shoot down on the turret there, I'd say, but either didn't connect or we didn't hear the message to say penetrated. Spotted T57 heavy, and finally he does connect, gets his first shot of damage, and that also bounces the incoming shot from the Badger, which is pretty handy. And just looking for some sacrifices. E100 didn't penetrate, but here we go, any other targets coming around. Now there are some gaps in the buildings on the other side, so that's why I was looking at the FV215B to see whether you could get a shot through the building. And E100, the weak spot is the director's bar on top of the turret, or if it gives you the turret face, you can shoot through that. And he was using his premium rounds here, full tier 10 game, and some of the most heavily armoured tanks in the game, of course. So you can see aiming for the front plate of the turret, and goes through. So getting quite a reasonable DPM out of the gun. Now that's of course the targets in front of him keep presenting, so there we go, another shot through the E100. And also getting some minor assisted damage here too. The E100 is crossing, goes through it again. And he gets the kill. Alright, now just side note, recording this on a 4K monitor for the first time, so running in a higher resolution. If you're watching this on a standard HD monitor, be interested, and also if you're watching on a 2K or 4K monitor, I'd be interested in your feedback. When we do the encoding, we do put it into 2K and 4K, so you get the option of watching it in the different resolutions. So definitely interested in your feedback in the comments there as to does this improve it being recorded on 4K. Alright, gets another kill there on Object 140. He was just sitting out there in the open, not really trying to avoid. So he managed to get a few shots in there, and you can see he's worked his way up to 3k damage already. And benefiting from some distracted enemies here, or distracted meaning, you know, they're looking at some other target, so they're not paying attention to Pyro, which is really what you like. And there you go, there's another example. Puts a shot into the 215B, his turret's pointing in a different direction. And he'll say, yep, I'll take that damage anytime. So 215B decides to push back, and here comes the Badger. Now he puts a tracking shot in, and he picks up some tracking damage there. And he'll get another shot in him as he goes backwards. And probably one more hit, maybe two more shots, and that's the end of the Badger, I would say. And here he comes, trying to get front and centre, which is, you know, what you want to try and do in the Badger. And he does get a shot into Pyro, but pays the price for that. And yeah, Pyro is struggling to push the Badger out of the way very, very slowly. It's a big heavy TD, but he's found just enough gap to get past. Now this game's turning into a bit of a walkover. So already 8 tanks up. And another touch from Marty, but not really taking away too many hit points. So Pyro doing really well here in terms of damage put out to damage received. There's Matty Man in the 279E. We haven't seen much of him, but using his armour to full advantage, I would say. And Pyro's going looking for more targets, so pretty much taken over the city area, so wiped out all enemy targets. Now he's spotted there, takes a hit from the Leopard, does a quick shot on the run but doesn't connect, but he's going to keep pushing up on this Leopard. He's still got plenty of hit points, and Leopard's got lots of hit points, so I'm sure Pyro must take some away from him, gets a shot in on the move, so pretty good gun handling there. Now he can come up and keep punishing this Leopard. Puts another shot in, one more shot and that Leopard is gone. Leopard fires and misses, and that's the end of the Leopard. Bang, and he gets the kill. So now up to 5.7k. There's only 2 targets left, the IS-4 and the Caro 45T. And he's going to be lucky to actually get any damage into these tanks. The IS-4 down to 462, the Caro going down in hit points. It's being focused on. No, actually, you might get some shots in here. So pumps a shot into the Caro, goes for the ram, gets a nice bit of damage there as well. And will he get the kill? Yes, he does. So 4 kills there to Pyro, and now it's just the IS-4 left. And he's going to line him up. And gets the kill there as well. So 5th kill there, and over 7k of damage. Let's go and have a look at the details. $7.3k of damage and 5 kills has given him the High Caliber Award for the most damage, and earned him the Ace Tanker Mastery Badge, and as well as his first Mark of Excellence. So good level of damage there. Let's have a look at the team score. So he's finished well on top there with the damage, and also a base experience of 1441 is very good level, tier 10. Matty Man's come in the next place with just under 4k of damage and just under a k of experience, and Brave Sir Robin finished in the mid pack, but yeah, got into a bit of trouble from what we saw through the messages. The enemy team, the IS-4, who lasted to the end of the battle, finished just on top of experience, but not on top damage. It was an Object 277, but just sort of shows you the strength of that position that Pyro took at first, and that sort of was also based on the speed of the Object 260. Didn't really mention that during the battle, but it's definitely faster than the IS-7. Alright, so what did it cost him? Tier 10 game. Fired 25 shots, that's an excellent output for Tier 10 battle. 21 hits and 18 penetrations out of that. Did have some battle payments running, and did use pretty much predominantly premium ammunition as well as his premium consumables, so they ended up with a net loss of 38k, but I think definitely worth it for the result that was achieved. Anyway, another great game there from Pyro. Thanks very much for the content. If you're watching this video, I hope you like it, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. That definitely helps the more visibility for the video. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please consider doing that. We'll have more great content to follow. Thanks very much for watching.